Hello guys, welcome to your own YouTube channel English with Teacher Shiv. And today in this video, we are going to talk about mirror practice and advantages of mirror practice. Alright, so those who are new to this channel, please do subscribe in order to get imperative and important notifications of my useful videos. Right? Okay, so let's get started with this video. First of all, let me tell you what is mirror practice all about, because many of you are not acquainted with this particular exercise. When a beginner starts his journey of learning his language, he is not confident enough. He feels shy. He feels hesitant in order to talk with strangers. And moreover, when it comes to spoken English. So today, we'll talk about how mirror practice can eradicate one's nervousness and hesitation, right? So when I'm talking about mirror practice, what is it? It simply means you have to go in front of mirror and you have to choose a topic for yourself in which you want to speak about. Make sure you choose those topics that you are aware of. So you can speak at least for 10 to 15 times when you are doing this mirror practice at the first time, right? So go in front of mirror and start speaking about the topic continuously for 10 to 15 minutes. Fine. So when you'll start talking to yourself in front of mirror, you'd see that there are two people. The one who is speaking, you, and the image which is reflecting in the mirror, right? So here you have a great opportunity to connect with yourself. You can talk to yourself. All right. So when you start talking to yourself in front of mirror, this is called mirror practice. Let's come to the point. What are the advantages of mirror practice and why is it required, right? Why is it so important and especially for beginners? Number one, by mirror practice, you can improve your pronunciation. How? You know what? We pronounce words from our mouth. So in mirror, you can see your mouth position, tip of tongue. You can observe your glottal sound, the way you release air, right? Your jaw muscles, everything. So the one who has a good knowledge of phonetic, or no matter whether you have or not, but at least you can check your pronunciation, whether you are pronouncing the word correctly, yes or no. And how can you enunciate those sounds which are required in order to correct pronunciation, right? Number two, instant feedback, which means many learners are seeking for feedback. Once you start involving yourself into mirror practice, you'll get feedback hand to hand. Because whatever mistake you will make while having a mirror practice, you can observe those mistakes instantly. You don't need to wait for anyone. You don't need to wait for any specific process. Instantly, you'll get to know that you are making mistake at this point. Right? Now, number three, you can boost your confidence to extreme level, and that is literally indispensable. If you are a beginner and you want to improve your confidence, you want to enhance your confidence extremely, so all you have to do is you have to go for mirror practice, because here no one is watching you, no one is looking at you, no one is judging you. You have the best technique that you can talk to yourself whatever you want to talk about, and you can gain your confidence. You can train your mouth muscles to speak English, all right? So you feel so confident, like, because I'm the king, isn't it? Okay, now number fourth, that is called your communication will also improve. So when I'm saying communication, what does it mean? Communication is not only spoken English. It is a very vast subject. It's a broader concept as compared to spoken English. Here, when I'm saying communication, it means you can see your eye contact, your facial expression, your hand moves, your body language, everything. Because when you start communicating with anyone, you are not communicating the language which you have chosen for yourself. In fact, your whole body communicates with person, right? So that's the fourth advantages which you can take with the help of mirror practice. Now, fifth one, you don't need any English speaking environment. I've seen many times people say that I don't have anyone with whom I can practice, so how can I learn this language? True. Here, this mirror is the best companion for yourself. With whom you can practice. Whatever you want to speak, you can speak. And no matter how many mistakes you are committing, at least you have a very true and honest friend, this mirror, with whom you are talking. This mirror is not going to judge you. This mirror is not going to laugh at you. Moreover, this mirror is not going to insult you. Right? So, this is the next advantage. Now, next one is you can get rid of phobia of being hesitated or shyness. I've seen many times those who are beginners, who are new to this language, they usually feel fear to talking with people, especially strangers, because they are not good enough in terms of spoken English, and people with whom they have to talk, they are totally stranger for them. So they feel a bit hesitate or shy. And most of people who are introvert, they can't even carry the conversation that way as they're expecting in terms of spoken English. But once you sit in front of mirror and you start talking to yourself, here you can remove your hesitation. You can mitigate your shyness. Why? Because you are training to your brain that yes, I can speak, I'm speaking, and I can speak with others as well. If I can speak in front of mirror, so I can speak about this topic in front of crowd as well, right? So you can get rid of your inferiority complexity and you not feel insecure. Now, next benefit is you are not getting afraid of making mistakes. Because most of the time I've seen many co-learners, they feel afraid when they talk with people who are better than them. They feel he's better than me. If I'll talk to him, he's going to point out my mistake and I'll feel a bit nervous and anxious about that. So when you will go for mirror practice, no matter how many mistakes you want to commit, go for it. You are allowed to make more than 1,000 mistakes. But here you would learn from your mistakes. You are going to correct yourself. Okay, I have to say have, I said has. I have to say would, I said could. Next time I would say would, right? And here you don't need any pencil, any rubber, like where you are writing something and then you have to erase again. No. If you had made a mistake, repeat the sentence again and correct yourself. So here you have a great opportunity to learn from your mistakes, right? Okay. Now next benefit is you'll get answer of so many questions that you would not feel comfortable to ask anyone else. Here you can develop a very auspicious, divine, and pure relationship with yourself. Which means when you talk to yourself, you are going to build a very pure relationship. You and your inner soul with whom you are talking. You are not going to lie with your soul. You are not going to say anything, I would say, which is quite fault and wrong things. Whatever will say, you would be very loyal with yourself. Because here, no one is watching at you. No one is looking at you. You are the best friend of yourself. Whatever questions you have in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, which you want to ask, you can ask yourself. You can get answer of yourself. For example, why I'm not improving? Okay, because I'm not doing practice. That's why I'm not improving. Then, why I'm not getting success in my life? I'm not getting success because I'm not putting my effort in order to get success in my life. All right? So that's the best way you can make a very deep relationship with your inner soul. You can talk to yourself. You can release your stress. Here you would be very calm, composed. Right? Okay. Next one is, I hope you have heard about role play. Right? So here you can practice that role play as well. You, your inner soul. Let me give you an example. Hello Shiv, how are you? I'm doing great. What about you? Yes, I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for your concern. So how was your day so far? Yes, my day so far so good, no complaint. Thanks. And how about you? How life is treating you? Yes, my life is treating you in a very good way. Thank you again. So what are you doing these days? Well, I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to practice this language because I want to master it. Wow, that's really awesome. You are on the right track. Keep doing that. See, guys, this is how you can just involve yourself into role play. You and your image. It's going to talk with each other. No barriers, no obstacle, no any formalities. You just need to talk. That's it. All right? Next thing, with the help of mirror practice, you can gain your vocabularies and grammar rules that you have learning so far. What are the tricks? All you have to do, whatever vocabulary you have learned, just try to speak one by one. Okay, with the synonyms and with an example by using those vocabs in the sentence. For example, today I have learned one vocab that is called inquisitive, which means curiosity. All right, so you can say inquisitive. Synonyms: eager, keen, curious, hungry, starving. Example: I'm so curious to learn this language. I'm so eager to get mastered this language. Right. So, and second thing, for example, if you have learned any grammar rule, for example, there's a particular phrase, as a matter of fact. Okay. So you can practice in this way. As a matter of fact, this should be there only. As a matter of fact, I haven't heard about this particular subject. Right. So this is the way that you can practice whatever you have learned so far, either vocabularies or any grammar rule, right? And last but not least, with the help of mirror practice, you can improve your intonation, your imagination, content creation power. How? Let me give you an example. Once upon a time, there was a king, and he was so atrocious in nature. No one was happy in his kingdom. Everyone is complaining a lot. But the king was so rude. He never treated his public in a nice and civilized way. He sown his barbarianism in order to deal with their people. Right. So, guys, this is what you can do. You can improve your intonation, you can improve your imagination, visualization, every single thing. In fact, you can improve your ideology. For example, if you have learned something, or you have read something, and if you have watched something, whatever you have done in the process of input, you can imbibe all those stuff here. All right. So this is how you can share your thoughts about that particular incident. Like whatever incident is happening around you, if you start showing or if you start sharing and expressing your thoughts about it, that's how you are going to create content for yourself. You would be habituated in order to create content about any random topic, right? And you can improve your ideology, like what you think about that particular incident. So here I'm done with my all advantages of mirror practice. Hopefully you have learned so many things from this video. If yes, so don't forget to press like, share and subscribe button. Thank you guys. See you again.